Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Christian. Welcome back to another RF Online PlayPark video. So we are now back in the NeoNexus server, and this is the Korra Alliance, and I'm playing now with my Korra Mage, Archmagus. So for today's video, it's actually almost the merger of NeoNexus server to Desolation server. And if it weren't for the disconnection and RF connection issues that players are experiencing recently, the merge was supposed to be on June 15, and it was moved to June 29. And now we just got recent updates that the merger would be moved for another week. So hopefully they fix everything so NeoNexus can be merged already with Desolation server. Okay. Well, for today's video, I'm just gonna give to you or share to you some tips on what you should be doing before the server merges. Okay. So before we get into the video itself, I'd just like to give a shout out to first Johan. He's our support team right now, and he's very helpful when it comes to repelling raiders. So just PM him, okay? And also I'll give a shout out to Bad Girls. He's always watching my videos, so thank you for the support. Now let's get into the video. First of all, I know some of you already know, but for those who don't know, you're supposed to reach level 55 by the end of the NeoNexus server so that your character will be merged to Desolation server. Okay, so you still have one more week again to level up your character, so hopefully you reach at least level 55. Okay, and for example, you weren't able to reach level 55, that's too bad. But maybe you can transfer your items to a friend maybe who reach at least level 55 so that you can still get your characters to the new server, because it will be a waste. Okay, so that's it. Next up, all of the items in your storage, the CoinX storage, won't be carried over to the new server. So make sure you remove everything you have, including Desena and gold and all of the things in there in your storage. So bring them over to your character like what I did. So if you look at my inventory, I already have even my candy potions here. And yes, even my T2 gems. So everything I need, my masks that I'm upgrading. Because once the merger starts, and you forgot some of the things in the CoinX storage, RF PlayPark won't be able to retrieve those for you. So just a heads up. And also related to that, everything that you vended or you put in the UTS, the unmanned trading system in Harem Stockade, or 213 if you're Acretia, and Solus if you're Bellato, everything you vended there won't be carried over. So make sure you remove those things from the UTS, because yeah, like I said, it won't be carried over, so it will be a waste. And of course, let's talk about the rings a little bit. So as you can see, I already have my rings here, the NeoNexus rings. I haven't combined them yet to the complete ring because I actually just played this mage in NeoNexus server for the rings, but I'm going to use them with my Zealot warrior in Desolation. So if you combine the rings, it becomes untradeable. So be careful, okay? Once they're combined, they will be binded to that specific account, and you can't trade them. Although I think you can store them in your CoinX storage, so you can transfer them to other characters in the same account. I think. I'm not sure yet, but judging from what I know, I think you can transfer from characters in between accounts, but you can't transfer them anymore to other players. So right now they are still trade possibility, so you can still trade them. I'll trade them over to my warrior once the server merges, but right now I'm still carrying my rings that are not combined. Okay, and one last thing, if you notice, the game has been having some problems recently about connection and login issues. So the game or RF Online PlayPark has been giving compensation. So for example, these NFD 100% recovery capsules, and I also like the potion buff expansion capsule. These are actually quite pricey in the cash shop, so it will be a good idea for you to stock up on them. So many players right now are like almost not really quitting, but some are not really going to join Desolation once it merges, so they're selling their stocks. So maybe it's a good idea for you to buy right now because there's a lot of stocks and it's cheap. Because once it runs out of stocks, the prices of these things, NFD and potion buff expansion, would increase again. So it's a good idea to stock up on these things and just keep a lookout on people rushing their items, buying and selling things, especially selling things, because this is the time where you can get a lot of cheap things that people are rushing to sell. It usually happens every time a speed server like NeoNexus merges with the main server. So that's it. It's time to go shopping. Well, in my case, I don't really need anything else. So I don't really mind. But if ever there are cheap potion buff expansions, someone selling jewelry boxes, and all these other goodies, keys, gems, LGS, anything cheap, you should buy them because, like I said, they're rushing their items, even characters or accounts. If someone's selling an account with wings or cape, it's a good idea to buy them. Just be careful on the people you trust. So some people are scammers, okay? You can't help it. So you just have to be careful. Well, I guess that is it for today's video. I'll just continue doing my cleanup CU quest solo because there's not many people who's able to log in the game nowadays. Well, if you have any other tips about when it's about to merge, the server merges, just comment down if you have other tips. And also comment down if you have questions about the game. I'll try to answer them. And don't forget to like if you like the video. Share it with your friends if you think it can help them. And as always, subscribe to the channel because I always upload videos about RF Online Play Park. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It only takes a few seconds. So that's it. My name is Christian, and have a good day. I'll see you again in another RF Online Play Park video. Bye-bye.